Greetings and welcome back to another Factorio Friday Facts. I'm KatherineOfSky, and this is, if you're not familiar, this is the dev's devlog, which you can find on the Factorio website. And today we are at the iconic 404, Frustration Not Found. So today we're looking at improvements that the devs are adding more QOL things to Factorio 2.0, and it's kind of exciting. One thing that I don't like, so they're trying to make the remote for the Spidertron more RTS friendly, and I agree with those changes. But I don't like that we have rebranded the Spidertron remote as a new RTS tool. I think that a lot of new people are going to say, how do I control my Spidertron? They're not going to say RTS tool. Huh, okay. That's the thing. I think remote control is a much better name for it. So I really think they should keep that name, the Spidertron remote, as opposed to RTS tool. But the changes that have been made are really, really good. So basically you're able to add Spidertrons to current groups. And then you can, of course, as before, you can right click to send the Spidertrons and then shift right click to make a pathway, which is very useful for going around lakes and other things. However, I feel like they should go a little bit beyond that, and instead of us having to path around lakes, because sometimes they're just like itty bitty tiny bits of territory that get in the way of just a smooth Spidertron, send it out to the middle of nowhere. I wish that Spidertrons would path around lakes. Can we make that happen, please? That would be a true 404 frustration not found, because that is the biggest thing. All of these other things are nice features, but the biggest problem with Spidertrons is that they don't path around lakes. If biters can do it, why can't our Spidertrons outthink the biters? I mean, come on, come on. Biters are bugs, you know. Anyway, and you can also, one thing that I also like is that you can use the Alt-A hotkey to, you activate the mode, I guess, first with that, and then it remembers the last group of Spidertrons you selected, which is fantastic. You don't have to like go out into the wilderness and then select them again. You just press Alt-A and you have the group selected and you send them where you want. Now this is valid for each different surface, each different planet you go on, so you don't have to worry like, oh gosh, if I do Alt-A, it's going to select the ones on Novice and I'm on Fulgora. So no, it remembers per planet, and I think that's pretty great. So let's see, what else we got? You can also have selections in the quick bar, so you can control your favorite groups of pals at moment's notice. That is also super nice. So there we go. We have the remotes in the bar there. Then a next cool thing, pipette all the things. So you can now pipette landfill. You can pipette ocean to get offshore pumps. You can also pipette recipe slots, logistics slots, inventory slots, all the slots. I love this. So I like this. This is cool. They're really, I was wondering when they would get to pipetting landfill, because that's kind of useful. And then, oh, and they also asked, can you think of other pipette things that would make sense? And do put your comments in the description, or not in the description, in the you can, but put them in the forums so the devs can see them. So we can pipette more stuff. Also, blueprint things. They're talking about getting the perfect alignment when you have repeatable blueprints with this, the green square. I don't really understand. There's not like an animation here, but it says that we can, I think, where is it? With the blueprint on the cursor, shift and arrow keys adjust. See, I don't understand what this whole cursor thing is. Adjust the grid position and control and arrow keys adjust the absolute grid offset. I would have thought that that would be in here, as in you could use the shift whatever to move the green square around. But we'll have to see how that works. I'm not really actually sure with this description how the thing works. It says it makes it very painless and intuitive to get the blueprints to line up perfectly. So cool. I'll go with that. That sounds great. So anyway, that is a very, very short FFF for us, but we have a lot of new features. Again, I'm really hoping they don't change the name of the Spidertron remote, because RTS tool, especially if people have never played RTSs. I mean, I've played RTSs and I would never have guessed that if it's called an RTS tool, I would never have thought it's to control a vehicle I sit in, or I don't know. It just doesn't make a lot of sense to me, and I think a lot of new people are going to get confused, and then they're going to come and meow about it, and yeah. we want to reduce the meowing with all the FFFs, I think. So anyway, that has been another FFF. Oh, I forgot to do the thing. Yeah, we go down to the bottom, and then we can click on the rock and go back right to the top. So anyway, I'm working on getting the other FFFs that I missed, doing some videos on those. So I hope you'll check those out. But for the moment, that is all we have for today. So thank you so very much for joining me. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you next time.